Muggers Jake here with a dedicated video to a little exchange that I've done with Nerfing Lionheart Customs, which of course that's run by James Dieselick. I might have butchered the last name, but most of you know him also as Griever on different various forums and online places, and he has been doing basically some really nice custom work and prop designs for years. He's been on YouTube longer than I have, and when he found out I was looking for a couple of specific blasters, he actually offered up to do something really nice. He wanted to send me a little care package, and basically I just had to cover the shipping, which was, I mean, fantastic. I was ready and willing to pay because I was looking for some kind of iconic blasters, namely like Busby Snipes, Sentinels, Brutes, Destinies, Thermal Hunters, and they were going to be used to propel this channel through the year. I'm still looking for a few if I can get my hands on them. But he did a really nice thing, which he said, please don't open it ahead of time, and I will absolutely give him a shout out. And he's got these very nice decals here, as I'm going to use for my thumbnail. So when you see that, James, if you would, please let me know where you got these stickers done. I do actually have merchandise already through, oh, that's Redbubble, that nobody ever checks it out, but I do actually have merchandise on there. But I am going to at least do some stickers and patches to give away. And this sticker is actually nice enough, I'm going to save this. Because as my workshop is getting redone, I'm going to have a place where I put up some of the patches that, like, the guys over at France Foamworks have sent me some patches. Dr. Flux, he has sent me his patch. Ryan Inglestad has sent me Thunderdome, Minnesota. Now I have this sticker here. I want to put all of those on a board that's going to go in one of my new blaster walls, because my workshop is in the process of redoing it completely. That'll be unveiled in a true channel update. This is kind of like a mini update. I'm going to do 2 of these videos, and this one's going to be focused specifically on James's generous offering to the channel here, and you will please check him out. He is getting really close. Actually, by the time of filming and releasing this, he may have hit the 1,000 mark. He's so close to it. Go check him out. There will be a link in the description of my video, as well as I will try to do my best to remember to put it in the card up above. So check it out if you get the chance. He was nice enough to send this, and we are going to dig in. I've got my cup of coffee, even though it is almost 9 o'clock at night here. I drink my Java anytime. We are going to open this thing up and see what he has sent, because no, I have not opened it. All I've done is remove my address from the top, because until I get a P.O. box, I want to kind of keep that a little close to the chest. But we're going to see what he's sent. Need another cut here. Time for a new blade on my utility knife. Okay. Nice packaging. Ooh. Ryan Inglestad has sent me a few of these, but this is actually a very nice condition with a beautiful sticker of the belt blaster. This is definitely wall hanging quality. For those of you who don't know, this is a pump action belt fed blaster from back in Busby's past. This one is showing a trademark of 2008. So that is very nice condition one. And I'm actually a big fan of the belt blaster, and lo and behold, there's a mod in the process that I've been kind of delaying, but that's one that's going to be featured, and stay tuned for a video specifically on that blaster. There's going to be a whole new series. Oh, okay. Got ourselves a monorail. Why didn't you want to hang on to this? This blue shell is actually a little rare now, because they've changed over to the green. Completely fully functional. Why would you want to pass this on? Because even me, I only have 2 of the blue shell now, because I've modded and given away a couple, and now that the blue's been replaced by the green, I almost regretted it, but Still, a couple of friends got some good blasters out of it when I modded them. One of the few that I don't remove the AR. I leave it as it is, brass them up, put a 7 kilogram, they make a great secondary. So thank you very much. Set that off to the side. And this is one he's done. This is a sawed-off, minimized, over-under double shot. Now that's pretty cool. This is his personal work. He's sawed it off, sanded it down, and he's sawed it off, and very nice clean minimization on that. But of course, this is where his expertise comes in. He's been doing this a while. What you can see missing is the little flip over hatch that normally is for a couple of darts or a couple shells. I'm gonna have to paint this up and use it. I don't know if he's done any internal work to it, but let's see. That might have a punchier spring in it, but this one definitely is going to have to get painted and used. For local stock wars, these things are still extremely capable as a secondary. Make a nice big chunky holster for it, and then or a over the shoulder type, and then pull it out for a couple of quick hits. And then, of course, the star of the show, the whole reason that I had contacted him when he had said he had a Sentinel to go, was, of course, the Sentinel. Now, for those of you out there who aren't familiar, this is basically one of the best blasters that has ever been produced by the Big Four. Now, the Big Four being, of course, Nerf, Buzzbee, Dart Zone, and X-Shot. And to the very end of time, I will fight you over it. This is one of the best blasters ever produced by any of them. The metal lever, the direct prime, it doesn't have gears that are going to slip and break like the Slingfire. This is basically everything the Slingfire wished it could be, never was, and this also costs less to buy. Now, of course, they're insanely expensive on eBay, and when he let me have this at such a deal, this alone itself is a huge, tremendous bargain when he just had me pay the $40 shipping. And this thing itself is worth every penny. So thank you very much for parting with it, because I have been desperately wanting to build 2 of these and put my own signature paint jobs on them, and now I can, because I've had one, and with me it's like I don't want to alter. If I only have one blaster, especially as iconic as the Sentinel is, I want to hang on to it as it is in its original form. Even if I internally modify it, I don't want to change the exterior. And I really love to have at least one, completely bone stock for comparison purposes. And it's like, I've never done a comparison video of the Slingfire versus the Sentinel, and that is going to be coming out soon. Now that I've got, well, I'm going to keep that to myself on how many Sentinels now that people have been kind enough to part with, because a couple of people have been. And I want them to each get their own due. James here parted with one, and I'm grateful for it. Because at least now I can have... This one's actually in beautiful condition, too. I mean, my overhead cam for the workbench doesn't capture the whole thing at once, but we can do a quick pan. This thing is in immaculate condition. And there's a couple little scuffs on it, but you're not going to even see it on camera. And more than 2 feet or 3 feet away, you wouldn't spot it anyways. This one may end up getting put on the wall, because Ryan Eaglestad sent me one that's missing a couple panels. The back and the back piece is missing off of it, and the top, and that one is going to be mod potential out of that one. He also sent a card or an envelope here. It's entitled Mongoose Jake. So we will absolutely read this on. I said I was going to save his sticker. Look what's inside the envelope. He sent me a bunch of these. And that's fantastic, and these are business cards. Oh, 2 business cards, 3 stickers. Fantastic, James. These are keepsakes for me. And I also would pass one out here or there. But I mean, it's gotta have to be something special, because I really do. It's going to sound kind of sappy, but I really do appreciate, and I actually kind of cherish everything that people send. like the letters that people have sent to me. I have kept them. Absolutely, I actually have a file that I keep them in above my workbench. And I'll read it up here. It says, "Hey Mongoose Jake, here's the Sentinel you were looking for. Also threw in a few other Buzzbee blasters I had. I've had these with projects in mind, but I haven't been able to get to them. But I have a strong feeling you'll be able to show them the love that I neglected to give them. Can't wait to see what you do with them. Hope this finds you well." And absolutely, I will make good use of what you've sent. Like I said, the Sentinel, of course, this one is in such good condition. This may be the best condition one I have. So at the time, before I unveil anything else, I've only had 2 Sentinels. I had one myself that I've had for years, and I've had one that Ryan Eaglestead sent me that was it was missing, again, the top panel and the back. That one I've been waiting to try to get some mod work done, and I now have somebody who's going to do the 3D printing that I need in order to replace these panels that were missing and give me an extended stock, and now I can go on with some full metal internals I've been wanting to do. This, again, James, you'll have to let me know if you've done any internal modification. If not, then that'll be order of the day for me, because my main thing is I take the cord out, if it's the original cord, and I replace it with paracord, and I check all the pivots, because these will sometimes break here or at the rear pivot, because the rope goes down and gets pulled in a loop. I will actually see, but I'll talk with you before I tear this down. If you've just simply done the minimization and haven't opened it up, then that lets me know what to do. And the monorail, I've ran one. I actually run these pretty much almost bone stock. Like I said, I get a 7 kilogram spring, toss in it, and call it a day pretty much, and sometimes brass them. But they're so good as a close range backup that I normally just leave these alone. But this one will, especially in the original blue-white color scheme, will get cherished as it is. I just love these monorails. Buzzbee hit a home run with this. A actual true fully functional tube magazine fed blaster that works. The only hiccup is you really do need to assist it by holding it vertical when you pump. Otherwise, on its side, running around, jumping around, the feed mechanism here does basically act as a tray, so the dart has to drop into it. So people who said that they've gotten jams and malfunctions out of it, it's pretty much because you do need to hold it vertical when you pump it. Otherwise, it's an amazing blaster. But that is the care package from Griever, and I thank you very much for sending it. Please check him out on his own channel. Link will be in the description of this video. I'll probably try to pin a comment and put it in the card. That way I'll just spam it. Go check him out. He does some really, really good work on his own channel, and he's well deserving of a moment of your time. But this is Mongoose Jake saying thank you to Griever, and thank you for watching, especially if you stuck around all the way to the end of hearing the Buzzbee fan just ranting over some goodies that were sent his way. But thank you. Till next time.